What's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy, G_Money Raiders, aka Galen, coming to you with another edition of My Take. Man. Our boys came through once again, 2 in a row, when needed, looking decent in these last 2 games against the Cleveland Browns and now the Denver Broncos. So the team has done what it's supposed to do. So before I get into it about the wins, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Comment, y'all. Come on, y'all made my last video the video I did on the Kansas City Chiefs just blow up, but that's because I'm pretty sure there was a lot of Chiefs fans who did come into my comment box and watch my video and blow it up because they was all upset because the Raiders had the meeting on their middle of the field. But I digress on that one. But yeah, so you know how I do it. Talk about the offense, talk about the defense, talk about special teams, and the coaching. So we're going to get into the offense. I want to say I'm sorry for not doing a video on the Cleveland win. I was at work when they played that game, so I had to watch it from work. And then, for me to be able to watch it, I don't have the tools to be able to rewatch the game to give you a real good analysis of what I see, and I'll give you my take of what the team did. But I did get a chance to see some of the highlights and then watch what some people were saying as well. So we're going to talk about this Denver win. So the Raiders beat Denver Broncos today, 17-13, in a great Raiders run fashion. Now, I want to say this. We always talk about the offensive line and how bad the line has been and how the way this line has been all season long. But it's like I said in one of my videos before, what the line that we should have had going into the season, it should have been Colton Miller, Richie Incognito, Andre James, Denzel Good, and right tackle Alex Leatherwood. That's what the line should have been. So everybody had to do their growing pains between 3 players already, and that was John Simpson coming in for Richie Incognito, Andre James coming in for Rodney Harrison, and then Rodney Hudson. And then you had a new right tackle coming in because you knew that your right tackle position was one that was up because Brandon Parker was just not doing it. And now we still have Brandon Parker coming in playing. Now, we all know Brandon Parker has been hearing it. I'm pretty sure people who know Brandon Parker has been telling Brandon Parker he's not been doing well. But these last 2 games, which were playoff-style games, this offensive line to me, y'all, has come up and been real big considering you played back-to-back games against 2 pretty decent front defensive lines, okay? Then you got to think about it. You go to Cleveland and you play in a cold game. I mean, it looked cold like it was out there. My motto is when you see your breath, you know it's cold, all right? So then we come turn around and go on a short week because they postponed the game because of COVID for the Browns. And then what ended up happening? They end up not having, the players couldn't play anyway. So the game could have just went on Saturday. So we played today in Vegas where we're not doing good. Our record-wise is not, home wins are not good, but yet we come out with the win, y'all. So we got to give this team, this offensive line, props today for coming in, and giving up 2 turnovers again, because twice in Cleveland and then twice today, but still have the wherewithal to be able to come out with the win. Good teams, playoff-style teams, win that way. They can overcome small, minimal mistakes, right? So give DC credit this week for handling adversity, considering he had his arm hurt and his leg hurt in this game. And then last week, he almost got his leg crushed again. So you got to give DC mad credit. What I'm not liking is some of the offensive calling that, Olsen is doing. But like I said, I'll get into that when I talk about the coaching. I want to give it up to the wide receivers, y'all. This is literally like, we got Zay Jones, Hunter Renfrow, no Brian Edwards today. Johnson, Stoner, Jackson. You get what I'm saying? Like, these were not the guys that we came into the training camp with, mini camps with, in the beginning of the season. And these guys are coming in and we're finding ways to win. This is kind of like, to me, what I feel like what we have to really like look at the team and then praise the team for it. Yes, we can get down on the team for the mistakes that they are making and the mistakes that they're putting out there. But what I like to see from this team is the fact that they are overcoming their mistakes. So the offense today, I'm going to give great big kudos. Kudos to Carr. Even though he did fumble the ball, um, on that one, but to me, Parker got beat on that play by Shelby, and Shelby is a beast. We all know that. Shelby used to play for us. Shelby's a beast. So, um, but for Carr to be able to get the chance and come back in the end to lead the team back down and do this damn thing. Jacobs fumbled. I mean, like, I don't understand Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is one of my favorite players on this team. I mean, I became a Raider because of Marcus Allen. It's the running backs that I've always admired that this team will always get. And for Josh Jacobs to be coming out here running east to west and not north and south is a big hit to me, because somebody said something to him in that locker room at halftime, and then he just turned it around altogether. This team ran for 150 plus yards today. Think about that, y'all. 150 plus yards. And in what I always say, September, October sets you up for November and December. And you got to win in November and December to play in January. And that's what we've been doing. So to me, I want to give this offense mad props for doing its job, overcoming the small mistakes, but still finding a way to win the game. All right. So kudos to that. I'm probably going to do another video. I'm going to try to do another video tomorrow and talk about the stats of who had what, because right now I don't have it all in front of me right now. I'm just doing my whole reaction video off the win that we had today. So defense did a hell of a job, y'all. Hell of a job. 2 weeks in a row of holding the opponent's offense to 2 weeks in a row, 13 points. You know what I'm saying? Well, 14 for Cleveland, 13 for Denver. And for us to beat Cleveland 16-14 and then turn around and beat Denver 17-13 today speaks phenomenal about this defense, because this defense as a whole has been getting gashed, burnt, whatever. 2 weeks in a row, we done stopped the run, y'all. 2 weeks. And we got Perryman back today. And then we end up losing people. And we got a few people back. Hobbs came back. Devon Diablo. This kid is going to be something else, y'all. I mean, I know that one play that he gave up, the 4th and 2 play. I think that's what it was. And I think it was Judy who got the pass. If Diablo would have dropped back a little bit further. But like I said, man, them little things is small, y'all. I know sometimes we can look at him and be like, but he's a rookie coming in here and balling and calling the team out. I mean, calling his teammates out. That's the type of stuff I like. That's the stuff that got Rich Gannon to be the leader of our team, of the team when he became the quarterback for the Raiders. He came in, changed the whole culture of the team, saying, "Man, ain't no more playing around, man. We need to take this serious. Guys need to, some of you guys in here making millions and some of you guys is making thousands, but we need to turn this around. We need to make this team. This team has been through enough adversity with the whole Henry Ruggs, with the whole John Gruden, all that stuff that's been going on, COVID, all this stuff that's been going on in this football season. And for this team to be 8-7. So that's back-to-back years now, y'all, that we don't win 8 wins. Back-to-back years. So that's telling me that this team is trending in the right direction. Now, come to the end of the season, how are we going to look? We got to play the Colts, then we got to play the Chargers. Colts offensive line got demolished big time, but they still found a way to win. Big playoff teams do that, y'all. And our defense has played excellent in the past 2 games, to me. Now, normally I'll be going over the whole third down situation, but now it's crunch time. All I care about is that our defense does not give up 20 points from this point forward. Our defense just has to hold under 20. Keep it below 20. That gives us a chance to win because we all know in the playoffs it's totally different unless you're the Kansas City Chiefs because they can throw the ball all over the place. So kudos to our defense. Kudos to Gus Bradley of blitzing more in this game than I've ever seen him blitz. Even in the game against Cleveland, he didn't really blitz in that game, but today, man, against Locke, he blitzed, and I was glad to see that because sometimes you gotta be able to put pressure on a young quarterback who's coming in. Now, I'm not saying Locke is a young, inexperienced quarterback. The point that I'm just making is he's not the everyday quarterback who has seen all defenses on the field. So, big win by the defense today by coming up and just giving up 13 points this time. You know what I'm saying? Now, we can hold the Colts next week to under 20. That'll be phenomenal. And stop Taylor at the same time. Man, that'll be a big win for this team. You know, we just got to get over the whole turnover battle. Now, special teams. And what can I say? 17 points, 2 touchdowns, and a field goal. It doesn't get any better than that because we got more touchdowns than field goals this week, 2 to be exact. 1 last week, which we should have had more because there was a play in there that I seen Carr probably could have got a touchdown with his legs. And that Cleveland game wouldn't have been as close as it really would it turned out to be. But a win is a win, whether it's by 1 point or by 50. A win is a win because in this league, it's just about winning. And everybody get paid. Everybody gets paid. Whether you're the Jacksonville Jaguars or you're the Kansas City Chiefs, everybody gets paid. And any given Sunday, anything is possible and can happen. So look at our team. 2 weeks in a row. We look bad the past few weeks. Lose to the Giants. Lose to the Redskins. Lose to the who else did we lose? Oh, to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 2 of those games we should have fucking won, man. That's just the way I look at it. We lost it against the Giants. You know, we could have won that Washington game had they called a pass interference on Zay when God pulled his jersey. But like again, I'm not saying, I digress. But yeah, just want to give kudos to the defense. Special teams, give it up to you because we only had to do 1 kick. Field positioning by our punter, CJ, and then Carlson kicking the field goal. We didn't give up no fake field goals, no fake nothing in this game. So pretty much relatively, you know, our punter and our kicker helped us win this game. Now, here we go. Coaching, something I want to talk about. Offensively, defensively, our coach, who is the special teams coach, has bad time management. Right before that half, I don't understand how you had 3 timeouts and you allow 30 seconds to run off the clock. And in the end, yeah, Jacobs fumble, but yet Carr throws the interception and makes it a pick 6. I mean, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Just straight terrible. So, no, I'm sorry, we had 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers because I forgot about right there by saying that. I totally forgot about the Carr through the interception for a pick 6. So, in reality, the defense really only gave up 10 points. So, that's even better if you really think about that because their defense scored 6. So, kudos to that. But I would like to see better clock management from our coach. I would like to see him. I'm glad he went for it on 4th down, 4 chains, instead of, you know, being passive, conservative, and not really want to go into doing what he's supposed to do as a coach. Make your players feel like they want to play for you, whether you're the interim coach or whether you are the coach. Make your players play. All right? That's what they all get paid for. Gus Bradley, I'm going to say it again. Great job for the past 2 weeks. Can't complain, can't say nothing, but just give you mad props on that whole situation, man. Mad props to Gus Bradley Special teams, Coach Basaccia. I'm gonna give you props for that, but I still think you need to be a little more aggressive on your play calling. You and Greg Olson over there at what you're calling, because that screenplay that Carr threw the interception for the pick six, that wasn't a good play call. You were able to run the ball, so you could have just ran. I would have rather you had ran the ball, not given them the opportunity for the interception, because they ended up running it in for a touchdown in the end. But I just rather you just had ran the ball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was dumb for you to call that play. And then, like I said, in the end, clock management wise, y'all didn't do what you were supposed to have called the timeouts, in plays in which you could have probably been aggressive and got something down the field. But I do like how you guys had DC running around, running out of the pocket, not just standing there, even though a couple of times he was just standing in the pocket and looked like he was getting blasted a couple of times there. But still, I'm going to give it to you because you won the game. And these type of games is how the playoffs are going to be. Everything is not always going to be there, So, look, great win by the Raiders today. 17-13, beat the Denver Broncos. Playoff hopes are still alive. Record is 8-7. Back-to-back years of 8 wins. Team is trending up. You can't have it no better than that, man. Think about that, y'all. 8 wins back-to-back years. So this team has had its ups and downs, and we understand that, and I understand that. But I'm proud of this team because of the fact of the matter that even though you had 2 turnovers in the Cleveland game and 3 here in the Denver game, y'all still found a way to win and beat those 2 teams, all right? Look, it's your boy, G_Money Raiders, a.k.a. Galen, coming to you with another edition. Look, man, I'm going to have to go over this game and look at the stats so we can talk about that, and then going forward, talking about the Colts coming up, all right? We got the Colts, we got the Chargers, we got to win those games, and we got to make sure that, we find any way, somehow, some way, just like we did these last 2 games, to beat those 2 teams, all right? Peace out, Raider Nation. One love. And thank you once again for coming over, getting me up to close to 650 subs, man. I really appreciate y'all. Don't forget to comment, man, because you guys have made my last video like blow up big time after that Chiefs loss. But hey, this Raider Nation here, baby. All right? Peace out, Raider Nation.